Welcome, Nikesh, to the Dream Restaurant.
Thank you.
Welcome, Nikesh Patel, to the Dream Restaurant. We've been spending you for some time.
Thank you. I before we kick off, actually, I've because you've been playing this character for a while now.
Great.
I love it when
Have you
an
got
actor
notes?
comes in
Have you
and
got- have you got
appreciates
No,
my
I'd like to
process.
interrogate
No, notes.
your
respect for my
process
fellow.
when it comes to playing the genie. You
Yeah.
know, obviously a figure that's steeped in like Islamic folklore and mythology. So what, like, I've been tracking what you've done with the genie over several episodes.
Yeah.
Tell me where you're at with the genie now.
Guess, the longer you play a character, the more that the lines between you and the character can kind of blur a little bit.
Yeah.
And there's some elements of the genie now that are way more like me in real life, and some elements of my real life that are more like the genie, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So,
Yeah.
because it's a bold choice to go. I'm going to be the genie, and he's gonna sound like he's from Kettering,
Yes.
Yeah.
and a lot like me.
Yeah.
But
Do
I
you feel
respect
like the adherence to the genie's Islamic background has come to the fore or fallen into
Great
the background?
I think you
Thank
can
you.
see it in certain episodes. It's more prominent.
it? Yeah.
Yeah. So people.
What about
who-
this episode? Do you think? Well,
we're
preempting something.
Well,
here.
you
I
just
should,
did
yeah.
it, but I guess I'm definitely feeling defensive of my background as a genie.
Good. Just something to mull over. Look,
It's not come up before, actually, and I appreciate you bringing it up.
Yeah.
Um,
What is because this is a podcast. What does your what does your genie look like?
me?
White
Well,
guy?
also we would
guy?
put this onto you as the guest because
Yeah.
this is obviously the Dream Restaurant, so the
Yeah.
restaurant can look like however you like it.
Let's not.
Yeah.
But then also, it's the genie appears to you as you would want the genie to appear to you. So what features would you say James has as a genie?
I think having listened, thank you, James, to kind of unpacking your process for me. I think
Thank
the
you, James.
genie looks very much like James,
Yes.
with blue skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's clearly a Disney. It's a Disney vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty Disney, I think.
Yeah.
If you want to give yourself any, I would actually shy away from giving yourself any facial hair, or because then we're tiptoeing into like cultural appropriation. I think it's just it's a blue you.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I can't really grow a mustache anyway. I tried to grow a
There you
mustache on the run when Ed and I did Hunted.
Yes.
Have you heard
Yes.
of that show?
I have heard of that show. You know full well I've heard of that show.
Well, I imagine you've watched more episodes than you've been in.
Yeah. Woo. Okay, here we go. Genie swinging back.
Same series as us?
Allegedly, yeah.
Yeah.
We never met on Hunted, did we?
No.
You had the Rona.
I
Yeah.
had the Rona, which when they did finally figure out how to get my ass into the game, until we eventually kind of reunited, and then we got caught.
So
Well-
you were isolating for most of it.
Yeah.
And then you got caught immediately.
So my favourite thing in the whole series is obviously you're like raring to go. You're like doing all these pieces to camera, being like,
Yeah.
I'm going to outfox the hunters.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be the best person on the run ever. And then it cuts to you. You leave your flat. You go straight to the tube and use your bank card to get in. Yeah.
To my, in my defense, and it's a meager defense because that was a pretty dumb thing to do, but like I feel like I got slightly better as I progressed. But also, I was the only person who I think has had to start the game of Hunted, basically like waiting for a test to say that they're
Definitely.
negative from the
I'm the
Rona.
only person who's had to start a game of Hunted from your own
From my own flat.
with
all these
where
rules
they know
that
you
got-
live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like, I
what
wonder. Yeah, she might get some backup. It's unusual that she's playing the game on her own. Who could the backup be, and where might they be coming from? So yeah, not my finest hour, but hey, made for vaguely entertaining television.
it was
I think.
entertaining.
Yeah.
How'd you get caught again?
We got caught waiting at a hotel in Birmingham. Because this is one of the things that I think you guys like ran into this as well. They give you all of these like challenges and rules and restrictions, which are really fun to play, but they don't explain them to the audience. So the audience just think that you're constantly. I mean, in my case, I did make some. I tapped in at my local station. That was the smart thing to do. But at times when you are trying to be a bit more savvy and go like, right, we're on the run, but which was true in our case. My wife had to be on live TV at 10 p.m. in London, 9 p.m. in London that night. And we planned this whole thing about how we could make it back to London. Obviously, that goes down the toilet because you don't know where you're going to be. And then eventually we got caught because we were like, we're running out of options. We're just going to need the producers on Nick's job to call us a cab. And I said, maybe we shouldn't use our burner phones. Maybe we should ask the hotel to make that call. And I'm going to go on record and say that I was overruled. And we used our burner phones, which they'd, I've forgotten all the weird acronyms that they have, but they were listening, guys. So.
Yeah.
I got you.
But we were out. We nearly made it, but we were out by 5 minutes. And then the hunters caught up to us. Before that, our producer director person had said, like, just have a chat about what happens if it gets tasty, what you can do. And Nick was like, well, one of us has got to try and win it. So we split. So when we got caught, I legged it down a main road in Birmingham, going this, like sweaty brown man with a backpack on running down a high street in Birmingham. This doesn't look suspicious at all. And then basically jumped into the back of a white van with like two bald white guys working. And I was like, it feels like I'm telling this. This
Hold on,
story takes place.
you know these men?
No.
Just jumped in their van?
Demographically, you wouldn't fancy my chances, but I jumped onto this van and just went like, I explained, look, guys, have you seen Hunted? My girlfriend, she then has just been caught. Luckily, they knew the show and they were like, yeah, wait here, we've got to drop something off at work, but we'll you can stow away in here and then we'll take you. And then I was looking around this van while I was sort of like trying not to hyperventilate, and it was like, oh, this is all paraphernalia that you'd see on a TV set. The van that I happened to have found, they worked in crew and they were working on a Netflix TV show that they just happened to be filming in Birmingham.
You got a part in it?
Yeah.
No part.
And that's what you're here to promote.
Yeah, exactly. Did mean that they were like, all right, well, come to like the prop store basically, and they gave me like some pretty, like, I got a new backpack with some stuff in it. But
you should have won.
No, I got caught 8 hours later. Yeah. So I think.
But loads of other people have been caught by then, right?
Yeah, no, I think we were the first.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Which when I'm not gonna lie, when Nick found out that we hadn't outlasted you two specifically, she was livid.
Yeah,
rightly so.
Because
you were like, throwing your shoes out the window and basically saying like,
we went to
come
stay.
And get me.
We went to stay at the house of some other people who were on the run that had CCTV outside the house.
Yeah, and they didn't catch us then.
Yeah.
I'm checking my shoes out the window. Was a smart move.
Yeah.
Sure.
That was in Birmingham as well.
In case they might have bugged the shoes.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Yeah, that was hard to live down.
Everyone got caught on that series though.
Yeah, clean sweep.
No one made it out. We were all too thick.
Bobby Seagull,
I thought might give them. He's a sort of. Yeah, I thought he might give them the slip, but I feel like, hey, I'm going to say it. I feel like this was the season that we were like, no one's getting on that chopper.
Yeah.
No. We always start with still or sparkling water, Nikesh. Have a preference?
I think because there's quite a lot of spice in my overall menu, I'm going to go still. But to posh it up a bit, I'm going to go with cucumber, but like sliced long. Do you know what I mean? So you get this, so like a nice refreshing.
How long?
Length of the cuke.
Yeah, you're sort of limited. You're limited by the length of the cuke, aren't you?
But how long is this cuke? Because
all
right, Jeannie, get me a cuke that's long enough that if you do one slice, it'll fit into one of those like 1 litre bottles.
Yeah,
but still with enough space that you get a decent serving of water.
Yeah. Okay.
That's quite a long cuke. We're talking long cuke.
Yeah. Well, he asked, and I'm into it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are you thinking it's easy to slice? It's like a completely straight cuke? Because I found it's difficult to find a long cuke that doesn't have a bend.
But surely, if you're like if you're using like a peeler to get the slice, then the bend doesn't matter because you just work around the bend.
Yeah, well, you've got to have a pretty delicate touch to work around the bend and get a thickness that's consistent. You've got to have the hands of a surgeon.
Yeah, I think that's
or a
simpler
genie.
in your head.
Are you preparing this cuke?
Yeah.
Do you back yourself
with
to
pleasure.
navigate a bendy?
Well, I do have
bendy
magical
cuke.
powers, so I can navigate the bend.
I'm
of a
sort
cuke.
of relying on them, without getting ahead of myself. I'm sort of relying on your magical powers for this meal. So yeah, Long bendy cuke.
Got steady hand.
Yeah. Nice long slice.
Yeah.
Bosh that in there.
How good are you as a genie doing that? Could you do a loop the loop in the cuke to cuke?
I could do a cute to cute and a loop to loop. Very easy.
What's happening?
Just try and have a laugh.
Just trying to have a laugh. Yeah, long bendy cuke to cuke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More water, please.
Nice.
Yeah.
I could do that. It's hard though.
Yeah.
Because when you do the loop, I do have to kind of change the angle of your wrist, and then you're coming up through the cuke and end up kind of wearing it like a bracelet.
Yeah.
But that's my
I'm
problem at
into
that
it.
point.
Yeah.
I've already peeled it. You've got your slice that you need,
Yeah.
and then I've just got to figure out how to
How to
escape.
disentangle.
Because now I'm trapped.
Do you want it in the bottle then, rather than in the glass?
In the bottle.
In the bottle.
Yeah.
So that's
it's
another tricky
constant.
thing to do.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
it in there, in one piece.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do it like shipping a bottle.
Yeah.
And
I'm into it.
yeah, pull a string and then it becomes a cuke again.
Also, like, I don't need to
the
know.
bend comes back in.
Yeah.
I don't need to know like the work that's gone into it.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't ask any questions if that bottle arrives on the table.
No, I
and you're
suppose
looking
what I'm
at that
saying,
cuke in there.
Jeannie, is that like I don't need you to tell me how hard it was,
Yeah.
just to be like, here you go.
Yeah.
And then if I'm interested, I'll be like, oh, that's a long, bendy slice of cuke. How did you get it in that
Yeah.
narrow-necked bowl?
Yeah. Sometimes I think when they come and they tell you what they've done with the dish beforehand,
Yeah.
it can make it taste worse because they go like, we did all of this. You go,
Yeah.
wow, that sounds incredible.
And then you tuck
And
it
then
in
you
and you're like,
taste it and go,
just cuke and water.
doesn't really.
You two are mad.
Not
I
always. Ed.
love hearing about it. The idea that someone comes and goes, let me take you through how I made this, and you'll go, no, piss off.
I like
Yeah,
to-
I don't need how the sausage is made. I came here to eat this dinner.
Like, I don't know why we're suddenly two old men with a cold.
Yeah.
But like,
Well,
From
that's
the-
that's the
Two
vibe I'm
old guys
getting.
from the Muppets.
Yeah.
suddenly, but-
yeah. We're just saying, look, I do like being told about it, but sometimes they tell you about it and it sounds better than it actually is. And
Right.
you think, Joe, what? I think if they hadn't told me about this particular one,
Yeah.
I would have enjoyed it more.
If they
Yeah.
just said, oh, it's just microwave.
Yeah, we just microwave that.
Yeah.
Not the cucumber. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to microwave a
Mainly
cake.
water,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that and horribly.
You're asking for trouble.
yeah.
If I gave you a cuke and a microwave and say it's a challenge,
Yeah.
how long do you think you can microwave it for? Yeah, if you got to choose how long it's in there
time?
before you put it in.
Yeah.
You got to choose how long you want
How
to put
long
it
the
in there
cucumber can last in the microwave? Is that
Yeah.
the challenge?
before all hell breaks loose.
Flipping heck. Are we taking from like the first? You know when you get that first, it's like before then, or are we talking like full blown,
Right off, full
like
right off.
dripping
You
down
got to clean the whole thing.
the glass kind of?
Yeah, full slimer. My
Slimer.
man.
I
Any
don't know,
opportunity.
man.
Huh?
Any opportunity.
It's my brother from another mother.
Yeah, got a rep. You going back? You doing more?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too, man.
But as far as I know, no.
No plans. Yeah. We don't know.
No.
That's not a no.
We don't know.
Yeah,
No, I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
yeah.
Be awful if it's the one that ended the entire franchise.
It would be
You
bad.
could have
I-
like
I'd feel
what
some
they're saying, like
responsibility.
Snow White has made Disney go, actually, we're not going to do any more live action.
Yeah.
You could be doing that for.
I could be the.
Well, you're normally in the one before the
Am I?
well, Cinderella, not Disney, but it's that sort of thing. You're in that, and then Snow White, and that ended it.
I forgot
Ended
you were
all
in
that
Cinderella.
stuff.
Yeah, John
So there'll be
Mouse.
another
Didn't kill
one.
that.
No, I didn't kill that.
No.
There's a lot of songs in Cinderella that the artists who wrote those songs have gone on to great things.
They made quite a few live action Disneys after, because that was one that worked.
Yeah, I don't know if it was Disney though. That one, it was Sony.
Was it Sony?
I'm a
Okay.
Sony boy.
You're a yeah.
Twice.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Ghostbusters Sony.
You're committed to the brand.
Yeah.
I'm committed to Sony. If the Sony,
If anyone
Big
from
wigs are
Sony's
listening.
Yeah.
spin off, please.
yeah, Lars Pinfield or John the Mouse spin-off or both. I can play both.
Multiverse, where you know,
Yeah,
they both just get to hang out.
yeah. I can be the mouse and be.
Lars Pinfield. Is that
Yeah,
his
yeah,
first
yeah.
name?
That's
Nice.
my scientist. He's a parabiologist.
Great. Microwave cucumber. I'm gonna say, because there's a lot of water in those boys. I'm gonna say, like, like 50 seconds,
Yeah.
and it's gonna get. By then, it's gonna be hectic.
Is it a coincidence you've chosen in the same amount of time you lasted on Hunted?
There we go. Very
Took
good.
so long to get
Very
there.
good.
Brilliant, mate.
Thank you.
Give me that.
Nice one, James.
Popnums on bread. Popnums on bread. Nikesh Patel. Popnums on bread.
bread, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll go bread, but I'm gonna go for a specific because there's lots of like nice breads from like the subcontinent that I could go for. But actually, the bread I want to go for. Have you guys had roti canai from Malaysia?
Yes.
So I got the chance to live out in Penang. Amazing foodie spot. Because I was filming there for 2 years when we filmed a show called Indian Summers, and the food there was great because you got Indian influences, Chinese influences, ethnic Malay influences, something called Nyonya cuisine, which is great. And roti canai is basically like a version of a roti or a paratha, but it's more like crepe-like. It's like really buttery.
Oh, yeah.
Great for, I'm a big fan of using bread to just like mop up whatever's going around. So my bread is going to be roti canai.
That does sound great.
And it's like comes with like a.
Well, normally you have it as like with a dish. So like a rendang.
Yeah.
Or if you can't get Penang roti canai, then there's some good spots you can get it in London. There's actually one really near us in northwest London called Jolly, Joli, and they're often at they do market stops as well, so they'll do like Borough Market and stuff. Their roti canai is really good. Their vegan rendang is banging, but yeah, good for just mopping up whatever's going.
It's a great shout. There's a cafe in Soho. I can't remember what it's called.
Is it CP or something like that?
I
It's
think
down one of those
down
like,
the
Rupert's
alleyway.
Court or something like that.
Yeah.
I know exactly
where I
what
had
you mean.
roti canai there,
Yeah.
and that's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Recommended to me by Rose Matafeo,
Here we go. Yeah, Rose loves that place.
your co-star in Starstruck.
Yeah. Old pal.
Yeah, there you go.
In fact, I've been there once with her because we went to see Rose do like she did a Q&A of at the Prince Charles, and then we went for so she knows
It's
that.
good stuff there.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to I think it's CP Cafe.
I think
or
it's
something,
CP Cafe,
Yeah. CNR Cafe.
CNR Cafe.
It's
that's the
CNR
one.
Cafe. Thank you.
Any Penang adventures that you can tell us about?
Just like what a mad, like it was quite one of the big challenges of filming what Indian Summers was because the show is set in a hill station in India, which the reason why it was so popular for the British to govern from there was because it was nice and cool in the summer. Hence the name. You go to the hill station in the summer, you get away from the heat down below. But for various reasons, when they're scouting the location for where would have the infrastructure to support a 6-month shoot when they needed enough period detail, blah blah blah, they settled on Penang, which had a lot of its own colonial past, so a lot of like suitable buildings, but the climate's quite different. So it's humid. We were sort of the start and the end of the shoot because we were there to like April till October. You got a lot of rainy season. But yeah, some of them, most of the like mad mishaps that I can remember are like, you'd be sweltering and going like, I really need a green room where I can just sit and like fan myself, and then there'll be a kindly like Malay member of crew saying like, oh, you can't go in there. And you'd be like, why can't I go in there? And it's like there's a scorpion in there. And you'd be like, okay,
I'll stay here.
I'll stay here. And then just the kind of stuff that sort of makes you realize that actually when we whinge about stuff not working over here, it's like, well, it's not a pit viper,
Yeah.
Sure. No pit vipers on the Starstruck set.
No.
That's a good catchphrase for life, I think.
No pit vipers allowed.
If anything happens in your life that's bad, you go, well, it's not a pit viper.
Not a pit
Yeah.
viper.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
It's also like it feels like
Don't use it then.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like an extension of like got no dickhead rule.
Mm.
No pit vipers allowed.
Yeah,
on
no
set.
pit vipers. Yeah.
We'll start your dream menu proper now.
Yes.
Your dream starter.
Dream starter. I don't know why, even though I understand what a meal is and how menus
Good to know.
work.
It's good to know at the top.
Be-
He understands
be
what I mean.
unfortunate if I
Yeah,
didn't.
he doesn't sound confident about it.
but for some, more confident than I was.
Banana
I
split.
promise. But for some reason, every time I thought of starter, I just thought of like breakfast food.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? Something and something really like comforting that chilaquiles from Mexico. There's something about just like I went on a trip with my girlfriend about like 3. She was my girlfriend then. I'm just gonna keep saying this. She's my wife now, guys.
I think you gotta switch to wife.
With my wife.
Yeah.
You've been married a while. This isn't a new thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But it is like, because you're thinking she was your girlfriend then, but now she's your wife.
Exactly.
But what's
I
the
think
worst
so
that's
also.
going to happen in the story? Are we going to go, aha, you've been married longer than you say?
By the end of the
Yeah.
show, be like, she's not my wife anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be sad.
What a dessert.
Well, yeah.
Or
Yeah,
divorce.
Which a divorce. Yeah. Divorce. Chilaquiles. Yeah. Something about like we were on this trip and we were because we were trying to see as much of Mexico as possible. So we like landed in Mexico City, where you get the kind of like cool hipstery version of it. And there's something about the combination of all the flavors of like apparently using slightly stale tortillas to get like crunchier chips. So you get the texture of that. You get the sour cream, the refried beans, and also just like lots of cheese. Yeah, there's something. Chilaquiles is my starter.
So what is a chilaquile? Because I don't think I've got it in my head proper.
So like they bake. I believe they bake tortillas and then break them up into chips. Over that you serve refried beans, sour cream, lots of herbs, load of cheese. If you're so inclined, you can have fried eggs on top, and you just chat on that.
I
I
would be
do
so
feel like
I am inclined.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so inclined.
for anyone who's listening from Mexico, I do feel like I've sort of just asked for the equivalent of like, oh, my starter is going to be beans on toast, but it tastes delicious.
Yeah,
So,
but on the Mexican off menu, when a guest asks for beans on toast, everyone's like, "Whoa, nice,
Yeah,
good
fancy.
choice." Yeah.
nice.
Have we franchised this out? Is there a Mexican one that I
There
didn't know
is.
about?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know this.
Yeah.
Didn't know there was a Mexican off menu.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wow.
Intrigued to see what their genie's like. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would be intrigued to see it actually. Are they basing it on me?
Did they do slightly more work to prepare for the
Well,
role?
I'd work.
He's done the work.
He's done the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been living this.
Yeah.
His character just inside out. No one's ever caught me out before. Do we have many listeners in Mexico, Benito? Because
Look it up.
He has the stats broken down.
This guy loves stats.
He
You're
loves
gonna,
stats,
you're gonna
Benito.
finally seem excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, hit us with it.
He's going to absolutely love it.
Percentage of off-menu listeners from Mexico.
In Mexico, who are in
Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
It's less than 1%, I think.
I'm going to say 2%.
I'm gonna say 0.5%.
I'll say 0.9%.
0.11.
1.11.
So I was going to go with
Someone's holding it
0.2.
down
Yeah,
in Mexico.
1,000th of our listenership is in Mexico, and a lot of those are going to be expats, aren't they?
It's a growth area, guys. You got.
They'll just be people on spring break or something.
Yeah.
Can't believe this.
Yeah.
I'm gutted to find that out. That's quite disappointing.
Wish we hadn't booked an arena in Mexico now.
Yeah.
We have more listeners in Jersey. Good. Glad to hear it.
That tracks. Great. Yeah.
Big up Jersey if you're listening. Well, those chilaquiles sound very nice.
Are you inclined with? You're not inclined
Are
with
you
the
so
egg.
inclined?
With the egg, I mean, I don't eat egg, but then I've been.
Oh.
You shouldn't have egg on it. Then.
You don't eat
Yeah,
egg?
I don't eat egg, but I no.
How
I will
come?
have it if it's like in cake.
How come you... Okay. Well, it's not in cake, it's on a
because-
chilaquile.
Yeah, it's in chilaquile.
And I
But
say,
on
the top.
Who's having a bit of cake and going, "Ooh, lovely egg."
Lovely
egg
egg.
in
And
there.
you really
Yeah.
taste the egg.
That would put me off cake.
Yeah.
If I think about that there's egg in it, that puts me
That
off.
puts you
it.
off.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, it's supposed to be a sweet treat. What the
Yeah,
hell's an
why
egg
is
doing
there-
in there?
yeah.
He loves hatching eggs.
I love hatching eggs. What does that mean?
You love hatching eggs.
Uh-oh.
Hatching and catching.
Oh yeah, okay. This is James is talking about Pokemon Go.
Right.
Are you familiar, Ed?
Oh God, I've just remembered. Yeah,
Nikesh is in the crew.
I'm in the crew
because I was like, oh
he's in
great,
my
Nikesh is
Pokemon
coming on.
crew.
We can talk about hunted and stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun. We
Yeah.
can talk about all his great work. And I've just remembered you're in the stupid fucking Pokemon.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa,
in the-
whoa, show
First
some
F-bomb was
respect.
not the guest.
Show some
Let the record
respect.
show. It was Ed having a shit fit about Pokemon
Yeah.
Go.
Sad,
No, I did.
Sad
Went to
wankers.
GoFest together.
We did go to GoFest together.
Brockwell Park.
Full disclosure,
Mingling.
I did message James last night on Signal because not because we're drug dealers, but
You're
'cause
on
we're
the run
Pokemon
again.
Go crew.
Yeah, Pokemon Go crew.
You don't want it traceable.
Spencer's quite paranoid about WhatsApp, so we'll have to be on Signal.
Is that the reason?
Yeah.
Great.
It was before you joined.
Okay. Of course, that makes sense. And basically, when I haven't played the game in about a year.
Yeah.
But should I just get on it so that we can talk about it because it will wind up Ed? And you said that's exactly the reason why I should do it.
Yeah.
But it's indecipherable now. Like I was sort of wandering around London Bridge, going, the game's gone.
Why is
yeah.
it indecipherable?
There's all this like. I mean, you don't care, but like, they've added loads of like. There's a Dynamax option where you can battle like giant Pokemon.
Ridiculous.
And it's a whole bolt onto the game.
Yeah. Winds me up.
Yeah. So,
but then you do get a little bear cub that's like knows taekwondo. So I wanted to get.
So you guys are just walking around London going, London's changed.
London, yeah, pretty much.
All these Dynamax Pokemons are everywhere now.
Exactly.
And if I want to get the little bear cub that knows taekwondo, I've got to do
about
it.
Dynamax Pokemon tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tweeting Sadiq Khan.
We're an island of strangers because of these Dynamax Pokemon.
I walked past someone
Yeah.
on the tube the other day, a mum saying to her kid, well, welcome to Sadiq Khan's London. This is what it's like. And I was like, he's been in charge for ages.
Well, maybe also, you don't know that woman wasn't being positive.
She wasn't.
Were they playing Pokemon?
What she followed it up with was not positive.
That's funny to say that in a positive way to someone, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Sadiq Khan's London.
Are you a positive utopia?
Yeah. Love that.
You know, she was claiming that nothing worked, even though currently everything was working.
Yes.
And we were walking around and it was all fine.
Yeah.
But that's you can't moan about that. So
No.
Yeah.
No, you got to put poison into your
blame
kids somehow.
Sadiq Khan for this functioning lift.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it is getting crazy now, Pokemon.
Because you're still
I'm trying to
pretty
keep up with it
diehard,
all.
right?
Well, I'm on the app pretty regularly, but you know, I can't keep up with it all. Not like.
Do you remember the plan you had, which you told me, which I think now looking back on it was a way of playing Pokemon without seeming like a loser, was that you were like, he said, I'm going to collect them all and then I'm going to hand over the whole app to my nephews and be like, I've done this for you. So he said it was like a present for his nephews.
Yeah.
That was 4 years ago.
Do you have a nephew?
Ages ago. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
I've lost touch with them.
Yeah.
Because you never gave them the Pokemon.
I just didn't have any interest after that. I mean, it turns out you can never catch them all because they're constantly releasing new ones.
Dynamax.
Yeah.
The Dynamax ones, for example.
Just total waste of time. And also, I was lulled into thinking that like the fun thing, Ed, was that we all got to walk around in a park.
Yeah.
Playing Pokemon Go together.
Nice.
That doesn't happen every year. So they were like, where is it next year? And it's like, it's in Barcelona.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys could go to Barcelona.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a hard sell. It's like, especially with a kid. Like,
Pokemon Vamos.
Can I Pokemon? Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Can I go to Barcelona for the weekend? Is it for work? No. What's it for? It's to play Pokemon Go.
Yeah. With my crew.
With my crew.
With my poker crew.
Yeah, got to go with my crew. Got to go with Helen Bauer and Acaster.
Oh, yeah. Got to do it.
We've all got to get on the plane together.
I just realised you're booking all of the members of the Pokemon crew for this podcast.
Yeah. Had 3 people on it so far.
Yeah.
Let's go.
From the crew.
Yeah.
No, it's harder to book the other ones because they're not like in front of camera people. But like, if we do start booking producers, and people who book live gigs, you know, then
they'd have to
get the whole crew on.
Because of the nature of their work, they'd have to be notorious in some way.
Yeah,
My wife's not on the group anymore, right?
she's on the group. She's just silent.
Yeah,
She
good.
doesn't
I've
say
never been
anything.
more
Yeah.
proud of her.
Doesn't say anything on
But I
there.
mean, so am I nowadays.
Yeah. I mean, we all are really, apart from Bauer, who every now and again is going, anyone want to do a raid of me? And then everyone ignores it. Pretty bad.
Which I feel like is water off a duck's back. Like, I think she's...
Yeah.
she's
Well,
found someone
she'll follow it up with a selfie of herself crying, pretending to cry.
else. Yeah. There is that.
But yeah.
Sorry, Power.
Your dream main course.
My dream main course is typically found in the starter section of the menu, but this is what I always used to do when I was a kid and we'd go out for food with my family, is you'd go big on starters and get them to the table because the mains were bigger and heavier. My main course is going to be like a generous portion of chili paneer, and good chili paneer has like the right combination of, because like I think typically people think of paneer very much as like an Indian dish, which it is, but good chili paneer has a lot of like that, a bit like what we were talking about with Penang, that fusion of Indian and Chinese flavors. So you get a mix of like the spices that you'll find in chaat, so like amchur, like mango powder and all that kind of stuff, with Chinese spices as well. And the texture is really important because the cheese itself is, if it's fresh, it's nice and soft, but then you want to fry it so you get that crisp on the outside. I'm getting hungry now. And then with I'm just gonna say with the like nice jasmine rice, big generous portion. Now like you could go. I've had really good chili paneer in Mumbai, obviously, because they, you're close to source. But there's some good spots in, I'd say, like northwest London where I grew up. But like a good, like I wouldn't even say it's the best necessarily, but a really solid chili paneer is on Ealing Road in Wembley, which is, are you familiar with Ealing Road?
I don't think so.
No.
So like big, it's sort of like a sort of Brick Lane-esque one road, loads of shops, big hub particularly for the like Gujarati community in London. Lots of people go there to pick up wedding wear. So it's where my wife and I went to source a lot of our clothes for the wedding. But yeah, really good food spots there as well.
Did you double up when you were doing the wedding shop? Were you like,
I'll wear your sorry. No,
just some chili paneer.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna. Sorry, no, I misunderstood because when I came here, you asked about my jacket, and I said I stole this off my wife. I thought you were gonna say, did we double up on clothes?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I was asking if you.
That'd be nice to twin on your wedding day.
Yeah,
that's very nice.
Just make
it's a great jacket.
Thank you.
From one of them looks like Ed.
One of them looks like Ed.
There's people on the jacket, just for the.
There's people on. I'm wearing a sort of like multicolored jacket. This guy.
That looks like me a bit.
Yeah, not exactly Ed.
Not exactly.
Not exactly me.
I was going to say he looks a bit like
better jawline than that.
David Walliams, but I prefer that he looks like you.
Yeah,
it's sometimes with drawings of white guys, you can sort of squint and you can imagine any white guy on it.
Yeah,
and I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, you're one of those guys.
I'm default.
Yeah.
Ed had a bit of stand up about looking like the character on a computer game when you got to make your own
choose
character.
your fighter.
Yeah. Where you make your own character,
but the one that you start with
before you've added anything to it.
Yeah. Like blank avatar kind of vibes.
He can be self-deprecating.
Yeah.
Just puts the audience at ease.
Yeah. I think what James was asking was, did you have a chili paneer when you were out picking wedding outfits?
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
and was it the plan before you left the house, or did you like mention it during?
Oh, sometimes it'll be like we'd both be like, oh, we should really do some like outfit shopping today, and it was clear that we probably weren't going to find anything, but we would end up in usually Saucony's. Just chowing down on chili paneer. So it's a good way to.
Are you trying outfits on before you eat?
Yeah, crucial.
Yeah, I think it is crucial, isn't it?
But also, like, at least for the guys, anyway. This is why, like, Indian formal wear is very forgiving, because as long as you get it fitting on your shoulders, down here. I mean, I don't know if you've ever tried on like the typical cotton Indian trousers, but there's some quite funny videos of people like, usually, white people who are going to their first Indian wedding.
Shout
out white people. Who will hold up the trousers and they're like twice the width.
Yeah.
But that's basically because they're very, like they've got a drawstring in them.
Yeah.
So you just slip into this garment, pull the drawstring until it fits around your waist and then tie it up.
And then throughout the day, just keep loosening it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
And then the top part is just, as long as it fits you up top, then there's no constricting your belly.
I mean, sign me up for that. He's got a suit fitting soon, and he's crapping his pants.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to eat. What was Benito suggested to you that you eat, and you threw that back in his face? Bread and cheese.
No, but that's after. But
is it like a posh do that you're
it's my sister's wedding.
Yeah, okay.
Coming up in August. Going to have a suit made for it. I thought it was a nice excuse to have it. And it's going to be hot, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to get a linen suit made.
Here's the thing. Your sister's wedding is in a hot country.
No. But I know what's going to happen. It's in England, but I know it's going to end up being boiling.
Yeah. Could you go in an Indian outfit?
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could square it away, given it's my sister who is, true to form for the Gamble family, white,
Yeah.
marrying a
Yeah.
man who is white.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any members of the family there who are Indian, so I don't feel like I could.
Fine.
If I rock, basically, I'm going to have to
you're not
do.
going to clash with anyone.
I'm going to have to do a lot of explaining if I turn up in an Indian wedding outfit.
Not
hassle. Yeah.
So Nikesh
probably
Nikesh
not.
told me
Yeah,
to do
exactly.
it.
I'll come with you.
Yeah, you come with me, please.
Yeah.
Nikesh recommended
The
it.
optics of that would be weird, though, wouldn't it? It's just like I'm not invited, don't know anyone, not talking to anyone, but
Not
just
dressed
sort
for a
of by
wedding.
your side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. But it's an option. Yeah. It does mean that when you, it's very forgiving when you're
it'd be
stuffing your face.
Yeah.
more comfortable to be in on the
Yeah.
day.
Can you get a drawstring?
Oh,
on the
yeah.
linen trousers.
I'll ask the tailor.
Ask them
Yeah.
to put it in.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you put a drawstring in that?
What sort of suit? Are you allowed to tell me about your suit, or is
I don't really know yet. I'm going to go and chat to them about fabrics on Wednesday.
Yeah, great. I love that stuff.
He's got a tie that he has to wear, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Specific tie, so he has to build the suit around the tie.
Yes, great. So it's like picking the color from the tie. Is that where we're going with it? Or you going
Yeah,
with
but
it?
then the tie's like blue, but I've really like they've got a green linen in at the moment that looks really
Blue
nice.
tie with a naked lady on it.
Yeah.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
Been chosen
Not your
for
sister.
him.
No. I
That'd
don't.
be weird.
Be weird if my sister was like, you and
You
your
have to
brother,
wear
you and
this
your brother
to my
have
wedding.
to. That'd be funny as hell,
Yeah,
though. I
yeah.
kind of respect it. She's like, you've got to wear a tie with a picture of me with a nude on it.
Yeah.
Then when you turn up, you actually did it.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah.
you actually did it.
Psych.
Nikesh told me.
And I'll just be there going, I did.
Your dream side dish.
Um.
I'm expecting this to be a main.
Yeah. Because I.
Or is it?
It's a side. It's a side. Okra fries.
Yes.
Specifically from there's a place called Bombay Spice in Kingsbury that does okra fries that are like crack because they're so. It's like you've got to get the fry right, so it's light but crispy. The seasoning is on point, and they're so Moorish that it's completely impractical. But I'll go over to my parents for food, and my mum will be like, "Where's Dad?" And he's like, I've sent him to Kingsbury in traffic because this restaurant won't do like Deliveroo or any kind of delivery, and he's been sent to get because also you want them while they're hot. To pick food up. So shout out Dad for every time he's got to do that run.
Of your parents, is your dad the softer touch? You know, you'll get him to go to Kingsbury, but your mum wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't say he's the softer touch. I'd say he's got an incentive in that situation, which is he's getting okra fries.
He wants
it. Yeah.
Now, what's the chances that your dad is eating some of the okra fries on the way home? Because
Extremely high.
if that's me, I'm going.
Yeah.
You got to. I'm saying it out loud. You got to pay the piper.
Yeah.
As I'm driving home,
Oh, interesting.
I'm even
So,
getting an extra
yeah.
portion of okra
How do
fries.
you know that's exactly the phrase my dad uses?
I'm getting 2 portions. I'm eating one on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you saying?
Pay the piper. You got to pay the piper.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they're probably a little bit lighter than they should be when they come back.
Yeah,
But, smart move because they get something for nothing.
That's so good.
Okra fries. If they were easier to source, I would acquire a portion for you. But if you're ever in that neck of the woods, Bombay Spice.
We got to visit your parents. Send your
there
dad
you
out
go.
for something.
Yeah.
I'll go in the car with him.
Yeah. Keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on him, and I'll hold the okra fries on the way back.
Yeah. Just
Well, I ain't paying the piper,
I'm
mate.
paying you, Mr. Patel.
Piper.
Piper Patel.
You'd have to address my Piper Patel.
Are there other things when you visit your parents that like foods that you look forward to having nearby?
Yeah. I mean, my mum's an incredible cook, so there's always something like her samosa chaat's really good. Any curries that she makes, and because I grew up, I ate meat. I didn't eat beef, but I ate meat when I was growing up, and then I went vegan initially about 8 years ago, and then I'd say I'm more veggie now. And then this new thing, which is now that I've got a 1-year-old, I've decided it's really important not to waste any food. So if she doesn't have all of her fish fingers, then I might snuffle one.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's fine.
James Guest, your baby.
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, it was quite aggressive. Nick made a point of saying, "Can you remind James that that when we saw him at Glastonbury, so
It's my favourite story.
The situation is this: we were at Glastonbury. Did we? Had you and Nish had just done like a?
We just did a DJ set. We were pretty giddy. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was hammered.
And we're like, right, let's get some drinks. And Nick said, not for me. And James just wandered straight over, got in her face and went, pregnant.
I was right.
You were right.
So proud of yourself, weren't you?
Really proud.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you both laughed because it was such a rude thing to do.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have done it. And
That's so rude. People don't tell people for like loads of reasons.
Yeah.
And they want to keep it quiet.
It wasn't just the drink. There was enough things building up to it that I was like, this is definitely what's happening. And normally, I would keep that to myself and then afterwards say to my partner, I think that person might be pregnant.
Yeah.
No, you didn't
But
do
instead,
that in this instance.
I was on a high for the DJ set. I was
rude.
I was loads of drink in me, and I was like, "You're pregnant," and then you both laughed and went, "Yeah, but we haven't told anyone yet." And I went, "Nish." Next
Walk around
pregnant.
Glastonbury.
I figured it out, and then the rest of the night,
Yeah.
I just kept on going up to you guys and pointing at myself and going, "I figured it out."
I figured it out.
Was that the night you met Andrew Garfield as well?
Maybe it might have been Garfield night. It was the same festival, definitely. It was the same weekend.
Wasn't that when we ended up that evening we ended up at one of the places that had like a salsa dancing
Yeah.
competition, but it was also
Grasto Latino.
yeah,
Jesus.
So, but really aggressively sexual salsa dancing.
Yeah. That was where I figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Where
told you
people
guys
probably
because
might have got pregnant.
Yeah.
we
That
always
night,
go.
so many
Yeah.
people were pregnant
Oh my
that night.
goodness.
We always go there to get the toucan cocktails.
Yeah.
This cocktail is really strong. It's great. We just drink that all the time. I'd had enough of those to call out someone for being pregnant. And
Call
then
out.
Yeah.
Get
Lots
on
to unpack
that.
there.
What was nice about it for me was that I really should have felt mortified that I'd done that, but I just felt so good all night.
Yeah, you
But
felt
I've
like
done it.
Like reacted like a competition winner.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, it's the best thing. I figured it out.
And afterwards as well, to be fair, when you told me about it,
Yeah.
it's not like he was ashamed of what he did.
So guess what? I figured it out.
It's like the sort of best version of guess how many sweets in the jar.
Yeah, it was good because loads of times, in life you suspect that might be happening.
Suspect.
Do you? But I thought you were going to say loads of times you point at a woman and shout pregnant.
Yeah.
Sadly, not.
Yeah.
But like, I'll
The
think,
sort of terminology you're using, man.
I'll be like, I'm suspicious.
Yeah.
This person's pregnant.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, I can't ask them. So it just has to be that when they announce it, then I have to be one of those people who goes, yes, I knew. But like, people be like, yeah, as if you did. And you can't ever call it. You can't ever go.
I
Hey,
feel like he's really using this episode to take his moment here.
Yeah.
yeah, you can't ever say to someone you're pregnant because it is rude. It's an awful thing to
I'm
do. You
glad you
shouldn't be doing
recognised
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good.
But what a feeling to do it and be right. I loved it. It felt brilliant.
I guessed it.
I guessed it. I figured it out.
I mean, how soon? Well, I mean, how soon after it happened did he tell you? Did he text you that night?
No, I don't think so.
Can't say what
I don't
did
think
that night.
so.
Could
I
have
think it
texted
was a bit later on.
Yeah.
I don't think he got it out there to the general public immediately.
No, I wasn't doing a PR campaign.
I mean, you're lucky he's
but-
come off social media, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it would have been straight
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
I would have done a selfie with us and then tweeted, I figured it out. This was yeah.
Or like, hatching egg emoji.
Yeah.
Yeah. That could have been Pokemon though.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, people see you and me together
Yeah.
when they're hatching eggs. They think, they've been hatching and catching in Glastonbury.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on?
Well, so yeah, send my regards to Nick. So
Thank you, I will.
Yeah.
I regret nothing.
Oh, yeah.
And send my regards as well. I have nothing to regret. Even then.
No, she has very fond memories of where were you guys for
prison.
Shrewsbury Prison, we started
Shrewsbury
in.
Prison,
Yeah.
because she was on her own, and it was quite intense vibes in that in
Sure.
in prison.
A lot of different characters in
a
there.
lot of different
Yeah.
characters, a lot of different energies.
Yeah.
Apparently, like the Speakmans in prison, like cured Bobby Seagull of his fear of Marmite or
Correct.
something. Yeah.
They didn't. He was being polite.
He was being polite. Yeah. I don't think he's ever
Well, yeah. There's one way to find out.
Yeah. Well,
Lure him on here and
definitely.
feed
You've
him
got
some
to get
Marmite.
Bobby Seagull on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get him on there.
Yeah. That's a no-brainer.
But her
And the Speakmans, copy about Speakmans.
Yeah.
Speakmans would be off menu gold.
Yeah.
I'd say having dinner with the Speakmans is the most I've ever laughed.
Yes.
Yeah, great.
Truly.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of really great. We won't tell any of them and spoil them in case we do get them on, but
Yeah.
some of the best shit your pants stories I've ever heard. The stories about shitting themselves. Really good. I think that side dish sounds great.
Great.
Yeah, you're hitting a lot of great things for me here.
Good.
Yeah.
The paneer, the chili paneer, incredible.
Yeah.
Okra fries, heaven.
And even just the shout out to Samosa Chaat. I find very exciting. I love Samosa Chaat.
And the best thing about Samosa Chaat as well is like the it's almost like a ritual of assembling it because there are so many bits.
Yeah.
You've got the samosas, you've got all the different sauces, you've got the sev, which is like the savory, like kind of grain stuff, all the herbs, all the chutneys. Anyone who prepares it well, my mum is like insists on doing all of the steps to get and which totally worth it because then you got all that colour, all that texture, all that flavour.
Should we have some of those for the table?
Samosa
Are we allowed
Chaat
to do that in the dream restaurant? We've never done it before.
I got overruled by you and Rylan on the 200th episode when I was trying to order stuff for the table. You were adamant, especially that I couldn't do that.
It's because it's something that you wanted.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
See, and you do that in real life in restaurants as well.
Yeah.
Can that be?
In
Is
real
that an
life.
honourable? Can that be an honourable mention?
Yeah.
Some Samosa Chaat for the table.
Yeah, but I think we upgraded from honourable mention, which means because honourable mention means you don't get it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But for the table,
No, let's get them out.
Then you get it.
I'd like some.
do the
There
hand
you go.
movement.
Yeah.
Do the hand movement for the table.
What? That?
No. You don't. You do something different when you say for the table.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, good. Really detailed character work. Love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, that's just me in my real, my normal life.
Yeah,
Going,
for
like,
the-
get for the
for
table.
the-
Yeah.
Your dream drink.
So it was gonna be chai,
Yes.
just because I love it, and there's something really like it smells of home.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it smells of home specifically being like it was the smell that kind of crept upstairs when I lived with my parents. But recently, I was at Dishoom have opened up a Permit Room, which is like it's sort of like a restaurant, but it's also got like a club vibe, and there are rooms you can stay upstairs. And they've just opened up one. Yeah, it's very cool.
Didn't know
In Portobello, and they had a chai flavored espresso martini.
Whoa.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I'm getting one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my drink. 'Cause,
When did you have this?
I had it on Thursday.
So this is
It's
fresh.
fresh.
You're
Yeah.
still awake from then.
Still awake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like new dad, it's a no-brainer drink, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like where most people are going like, oh, I mustn't because it will rev me up. I'm like, no, this will keep me functioning.
Yeah.
So yeah, the chai espresso martini is my drink.
And what's the? Because I've never had this. What's the balance of like? How are they balancing the
I
flavors?
mean, I
there?
didn't.
What are
To
they
be
doing?
fair, I didn't see them mix it up, but that you can get. So I imagine there's something about using the masala as like a seasoning.
Mm-hmm.
But like what goes into chai masala, and it's one of the things I did when I was bored during lockdown because I was like, sourdough sounds like way too much effort, but I can whiz a bunch of whole spices up. But there you got like stuff like cardamom, cinnamon, and then a lot of the like peppery or tastes, is that word? I don't know. And then some people add like rose petals. So like the main thing is you want a nice a lot of it's for smell as well as taste. Chai espresso martini is my drink.
It sounds like a great way to upgrade the espresso martini as well.
Yeah.
Because
I'm fond of it to drink, but like sometimes, especially because they're so popular now, sometimes you can have one and you're like, yeah, I can taste the coffee. This is going to keep me awake. But it's a little bit like watery or...
Yeah, oh God, you
Yeah.
can get some really ropey ones
Yeah.
now. You want it to have that thick mouthfeel.
Yeah.
And you want the good foam on the top.
Definitely.
Yeah.
They can start doing proper like all the different Starbucks orders.
Yeah.
But in an espresso martini.
Great.
Have
Take
a
us
whole,
through it.
huh?
Take us through 'em.
Flat white.
Is that a milky espresso martini?
Yeah.
I think that'd work.
Yeah. Latte.
Same one.
Huh? Bigger.
It's a bigger...
When I asked you to take us through them, that wasn't me like actively dropping you in it. That wasn't my idea to be like, oh, he's not going to have anything up his sleeve here. I thought you thought about it.
No,
No.
No, just thrown an idea out there.
off the top of the dome. Though.
Cortado.
Yeah.
What's that?
Frappuccino.
Baby Chino.
Baby Chino.
Oh,
Maybe
little
that? I don't know.
espresso martini for the babies.
Yeah, I didn't think that was true, really. I mean, maybe without the sort of, without the Kahlua.
But the vodka, yeah?
Yeah, keep
Yeah,
vodka. Yeah,
Keep the vodka in there.
yeah.
I mean, I don't really know all the. There are loads of Starbucks things, but I mean, a lot of the Starbucks orders are kind of crazy now. It's like brown sugar, creme brulee coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
But
They're trying to kill people.
I'd have that in a
Yeah.
espresso martini, sure. But really, those are kind of Starbucks orders I only ever try in an airport.
Yeah.
Because
and I feel
I've convinced myself
available? Are they available, like freely in the UK, or that feels like something you've got to be in?
I think you can get some
Heartland,
pretty
US.
crazy. You can get some pretty crazy stuff in the UK
Yeah.
from Starbucks. I mean, I would never order it, but you see people come out of there with like these like glowing drinks.
Yeah.
With like where they put the cream on, but they've not thought about putting the lid on. And then they put the lid on, and the cream's all pushing up against it, and like there's a hole in the top of the straw. It's almost like squirting out the top.
No.
Absolutely disgusting. These tiny teenagers walking around drinking it and like, enjoy it now,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
You're not going to get away with that in a few years.
Tiny teenagers are absolutely loving Starbucks right now.
Yeah.
They just go in there and get all the frappuccinos, all the cold stuff. It's basically a milkshake,
Yeah.
but they get to feel like they're adults. And then I was queued up at Starbucks once, just in queue behind about 1 million tiny teenagers.
Yeah. And how are they not just shitting their guts out after they drink?
I bet they shit their guts out.
Yeah.
I bet it's cool these days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's probably cool. They probably make a TikTok of themselves shitting their guts
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Do you see that episode of Adolescence when they're shitting their guts out?
One shot.
No, I didn't. Well, yeah, I was going to say, well, yeah. I didn't. No, I missed that.
The way they do it is they start with a drone when they're shitting and it goes all the way into the toilet.
Yeah. All the way through the toilet, through the bend, and then out another toilet, and another
and then
person
into
shitting
like,
on
into
it.
like the thing that they do like when they examine your stomach, and then all the way.
And then it flies out the mouth and then flies over there, and then Stephen Graham's crying.
Yeah.
Stephen Graham's going Starbucks going, who's to blame for this? Maybe it's Starbucks.
Maybe
it's me.
I did a very bad misstep at a gig last night where I had to open for a band. I'd agreed to do this, and it's
comedy opening. For
it's usually a cursed thing. You shouldn't be, but I love the band so much I agreed to do
What
it.
band was this?
It's a musician called Seb Rockford. It's his new band. He's a jazz drummer. It's like one of my favorite drummers.
Yeah.
Good gig.
Very excited. So
The things you say yes to, man.
yeah, hey, it was fun.
He says no to so much good stuff. It's always no straight away.
Yeah.
Yes,
And he said yes to supporting a jazz drummer and doing Celebrity Catchphrase.
that's tomorrow. I can't wait.
I can never.
I was gonna. Okay, so you're recording tomorrow.
Yeah, I play along with it at the gym. I'm looking forward to going and doing it.
I can't keep tabs on
What's wrong with saying yes to Celebrity
nothing.
Catchphrase? Yeah.
Nothing. But I can absolutely never have a handle on what he would enjoy doing or what he's going to say yes to.
When I said yes to Hunted, he couldn't believe it.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with doing catchphrase at all. I love catchphrase.
Yeah.
But James has said yes to it. Are you kidding me?
Well, look, I said yes to supporting the band.
Oh yeah, you're the jazz drummer, so you must be doing Celebrity Catchphrase if you're supporting a jazz drummer.
That's my life.
Work out what your personality is.
Your dream dessert. Very exciting.
This is where. So I've imagined this. So Jeannie's going to have to magic it into existence. We got served at our wedding. The caterers offered the option of chocolate samosas.
Oh wow.
So samosas. So like you get all the delight of like chomping off the corners off a samosa and the texture of that, but basically filled with Nutella.
Yeah.
And a dollop of ice cream at the end of a meal. But then to kind of go left with that a bit, someone I know very well, who I won't out, recently was regaling me with stories about how they had a great time doing mushroom chocolate. So I would like...
That's drugs, by the way, for
That's
everyone
drugs.
listening.
Drugs.
That's
Not
drugs.
just not like button mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah, not
because
like...
I
not,
imagine my mum, who listens to this podcast,
Oh, yeah.
just heard mushroom chocolate and went, oh,
Oh, interesting.
No,
I'm gonna
yeah,
try
I mean,
that.
I mean,
Lovely.
it is interesting, but
Don't do it. Don't do it,
You
Mum.
need a responsible adult with you,
Yeah.
or a genie.
Yeah.
Magic
Your
mushroom
mum's
chocolate.
definitely done mushrooms.
What?
Your mum's definitely.
What are you talking about?
She's been a shroom head
What's
in
your
the
mum's
past.
name?
My mum's not a shroom head.
You don't know that.
Your mum was on shrooms when she did that impression of me the other day.
She's an impression of Ed.
What was the? Can you give a flavour of the impression?
Yeah. I filmed it. I sent it to Ed because she was. We were talking about off menus, so she did an impression of Ed. It was what's your mange, little bro?
Didn't sound anything like me.
No, but that's why it's so fun.
Yeah, it was a fun impression, but it's just the idea that
Are they words you've ever said?
To James's mum, I'm using the phrase "little bro" all the time.
Yeah.
I go, "What you means, little bro?"
Yeah, that is kind of what you're like. I think my mum imagines you with a backwards baseball cap.
Yeah, it's the Steve Buscemi skateboard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fellow kids vibe.
Yeah, that's how she imagines Ed.
So what's your dessert, little bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, magic mushroom chocolate samosas. So
Right.
you can continue to have a good time
Yeah.
after the meal.
Here's what I think about drugs.
Yeah,
Here we go.
No, here's what I think about drugs in food.
yeah.
If you put drugs in something delicious that you definitely want more of, is the issue that your hunger and cravings are going to take over, then you end up having too much of the drugs, Nikesh.
Almost certainly, which is why because in the dream restaurant you've got a genie looking after you. I would entrust the genie with basically making safe.
Yeah.
You know.
Which is not a phrase you'd want to say if you were normally taking drugs. If you were like, if someone said you've had too many of those,
Just like
you go,
the
don't
genie's-
worry, the genie's keeping me
Genie's gonna
safe.
look after
Yeah,
me. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh well, he's had. Yeah. Portion control's not been great on this one. I completely hear you. And look, this is untried territory. I also don't know, like, having never had mushroom chocolate, does it taste nice? Because I don't want to, throw off the integrity of a good chocolate samosa.
Of course, yeah.
But dream version, it tastes delicious. You get a little buzz. You might see something.
Have you done
cool.
mushrooms before?
I haven't done mushrooms before.
So what was it about your friend's story that made you go, oh,
It made me go like,
I
I'd quite like to do mushrooms.
Especially in chocolate form.
Maybe I'll do it in
Yeah.
the dream restaurant
So
with
that.
with a responsible, because they, the people that I've spoken to that have done it say, do it with someone who is not partaking, so that they can sort of, make sure that you're not doing anything.
I mean, it should be someone who's already done the drug, right?
Yeah, that would help. Not someone who's completely out of their depth.
Because I'm going to be so out of my depth.
Yeah.
I'm going to try my best, and I
Yeah.
hope my genie powers will come into play somehow. But like, I've never done a drug.
Yeah.
Apart from alcohol.
And if he's around people who have
We
done
know what
drugs,
you're like on
time.
alcohol.
Big
For
time.
goodness sake. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd have been a nightmare at that
I'll figure
point.
it out.
Yeah. Prego shaming left, right.
Yeah.
also, if James is around people who've done drugs, he will shout at them for having done the drugs.
Well, I won't tell them off. It's
So
like
you are a junkie.
It's like, oh yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would you-
it's funny
okay, so
especially if it's just weed or something. So
Yeah.
they've got a problem and they're an addict.
So would that be the case if I ended the meal in your restaurant
Yeah.
with a little trip on some mushroom chocolate samosas? Would you? Because in my head I was like, it's fine. The genie's going to look after me, but it's going to be tiring if you're looking after me, but also just constantly pointing at me, going, "You're a junkie."
You've got a problem.
Yeah.
I think because you're in my restaurant, I would be very nice to you. But at the end, when I put you in a cab, I would secretly send it to the Priory.
Okay, yeah, great, yeah.
You'd be
So-
straight to the Priory.
You'd
What
straight to the
rules of this
Priory.
world? It's like, okay,
So it'd be a little funny joke at the end
It's
for
all
me.
powerful,
That I know you're
but-
going to the Priory. You think you're going home.
yeah.
You'd be there with all the other off-menu guests who've picked drugs on their menu.
Mike
Yeah.
Skinner, Dan Aykroyd.
I mean, tell me more.
Yeah.
yeah.
That
mean,
might
it's-
be it. There's not many.
Who's first?
Mike Skinner.
Mike Skinner and Dan Aykroyd.
yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah,
Great.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
nice little gang.
Yeah.
The three of you. I'd
Love that.
I'd watch whatever TV show that is. It's got the three of you in it.
What? Did they pick mushrooms?
No, they picked
Weed.
a sativa blunt for Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah,
And
great.
it's like there's more weed, but
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Mike
yeah.
Skinner, that was like a little starter.
Yeah, nice.
Little cushy punch. Mango cushy punch.
Sounds.
That'd be a good
sounds
hang
delicious.
in the
Yeah, yeah,
rehab
yeah.
centre. Yeah.
Yeah, if
It,
you're
sounds
in
like,
re-
it doesn't sound too like, yeah, as kind of like. I mean, I'm imagining as far as rehab hangs go, Mike Skinner and Dan Aykroyd doing a bit of weed, and me sort of imagining, because I'm seeing James's face shouting at my wife in a cloud or something.
yeah.
I reckon you'd be the least cool guy in rehab though if you go in there for chocolate samosas.
That would stand anyway with those two.
This
But
guy can't get enough of chocolate samosas with mushrooms in
who
it.
invited this guy? Yeah.
Quite hard to get hold of, actually. I don't know how he's developed a habit for mushroom chocolate samosas, a dessert that he invented.
Yeah.
Would you like all the wedding guests there as well to have the samosas with you, the mushroom chocolate samosas?
I mean, yeah. If we're all doing it together, it'd be really hectic if I was the only one doing it and they were sort of watching me freak out.
You could offer them, and then if someone turns them down, you could go, I figured it out.
I figured it out. If your parents, I imagine, were at the wedding, you want them to have those samosas with the mushrooms
in
in them?
Careful now. I think a very gentle dose.
Who do you think would be able to hack it the most out of your mum and dad?
I sort of know it would be my mum would be able to hack it,
Yeah.
but then my dad, having said no, not for me, would then get really into it.
He'd have eaten one in the car on the way home.
We went on, yeah, exactly.
Another one.
Yeah, my dad would be saying, you got to pay the piper.
Yeah.
That's the dynamic, and mum's review when we're all debriefing in the Priory would be.
Oh, there goes the Priory as well, are they?
Yeah, well,
they're in the straight to the Priory.
Yeah. If I'm going to hang out with Mike Skinner and Dan Aykroyd, then I might just
Bring your parents as well.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm already the least cool guy there. I'll bring my mum and dad. I think that'd be the dynamic. Mum would be like, "Yeah, it didn't really do anything for me. I'd be fine." Dad would get involved.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting one for them to listen to this. Like, really delicious meal, and then he's like, "Oh, okay, our son has a deep yearning to have psychedelics."
Yeah.
It sounds like you're being sensible about it as well.
Well, it's I'm curious. I think it'll be a good experience.
Yeah.
And crucially, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I've got my own genie, who I'm also tasking with the responsibility of making sure that I don't go too far and I don't end up in the Priory.
How does this sound? If we bring you a plate of chocolate samosas, and some like there's
Like
maybe
roulette,
two,
roulette.
there's like two that have got, so you can keep eating them, but only certain ones have mushrooms in.
Sure.
Because then that'll probably keep you safe.
Yeah.
You'll be okay
no, I'm into
then.
that.
Yeah.
If you like, I think instead of me looking after you, I'm going to magic into the restaurant Simon Amstel, who we've had on the podcast and is he knows all about this stuff. He would be able to help you out and make sure you're okay. And I think he would resist himself.
Yeah, Simon would be great. So
He'd also resist your menu because he's got shit tasting food.
He'd like it. He's vegetarian.
He's vegan, right?
He's not having the paneer.
Oh yeah, it's vegan.
He's not having the
We won't go near that.
He'd tell me off now that I'm vegan, not veggie. Sorry, Simon. Veggie, not vegan.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Yeah,
As long as he doesn't do it when you're buzzing.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
What, just being scolded by Simon?
Yeah, him telling you about loads of chicks being sent into a grinder while you're trying to have a nice time with your chocolate samosa. Yeah.
No, thanks.
You're shrooming off your noggin and Simon Amstel's saying, why are you taking milk from that baby?
Yeah. Then you're imagining a baby and having the milk taken from it. I think you're like, it was our fault.
That's not what I'm here to be reminded about.
Adolescence was our fault for taking the milk from the babies. If we hadn't done that. I'm going to read your menu back to you now, see how you feel about it.
Thank you.
You would like still water with a long sliced cuke. Poppadoms or bread, you would like roti canai from Penang.
Correct.
Starter, chilaquiles from Mexico. Main course, a generous portion of chili paneer. Side dish, okra fries from Bombay Spice. Samosa chart for the table.
Yeah.
Benito's written pour le table.
Very good.
And I imagine he would want me to point that out.
Yeah.
Proud of it.
Definitely got pleasure from that when he wrote
Just
that
like
down.
something a 60-year-old man would say.
Yeah.
Paul Tabler followed by, have you seen the latest Top Gear?
My YouTube seems to think I love Top Gear. It's a new thing.
You keep clicking on it though. Have you watched any of the videos?
I think I clicked on one of them, so that's my because it was phrased like it was James May slagging off Clarkson. So I was like, I want to see that if there's a rift in the.
You watched it,
and I watched it, But now it's that was
But
a
that's
while
how
ago.
algorithms work. This is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
people
yeah.
posting under videos going, why am I seeing these videos so much? Like, because you keep fucking
Yeah.
posting
Oh,
under
yeah,
them
yeah.
saying, why am I seeing
Well,
that?
I only clicked on it once.
One video of a tractor race in the pool, and suddenly
It was it was a post Top Gear interview. It's
I
like,
know why I get top 5 Karens. Because I watch them and I love watching them.
you love watching Karen
Top
videos.
5 Karens.
what?
Hold on.
Yeah,
What are you talking
unpack
about?
that for us. What's required to be a top 5 Karen?
Do you mean
Just some ladies getting angry.
So,
Right,
yeah,
okay.
so it's
Yeah.
specifically.
Throwing things at car windscreens and stuff.
Yeah.
I love Karens.
Didn't know that about you. Just learned something new about Eddie. He loves
Yeah.
Karens. He loves
Karens.
He loves it if they're ranked as well.
Yeah. I
Drink.
very rarely agree with the rankings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rankings are annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you watch them on anything, you're like, how is this number one?
Yeah. Because they also open with the best one to keep you watching the video.
Yeah.
And that's number 5.
Yeah.
So number 1's rubbish.
Yeah, absolutely rubbish. These guys, the amount of times I fall for clickbait, I'm getting so annoyed at myself. It says you won't believe this amazing story that.
That's so basic. That's the most basic
I fall for it.
That's
I fall for it every time.
Oh, let's see if I believe this amazing story.
Yeah, oh no, it's the most boring thing I've ever heard.
Turns out I did believe it.
Yeah. Drink chai flavoured espresso martini from Dishoom.
Correct.
Dessert magic mushroom chocolate samosas with this little scoop of ice cream.
With a little scoop of ice cream.
Fantastic.
Simon Amstel.
And maybe Simon Amstel.
And maybe
was
Simon
as
Amstel's
my
there
sort
as
of
well.
like
Yeah, yeah.
shaman for the evening.
Yeah.
You're shaman, but not shaming. You for not being
Yeah,
vegan
we got it.
anymore.
You didn't need
Nice.
to carry on.
Yeah?
You didn't need to carry on. Because shaman, not shaman was beautiful.
Yeah, some listeners may have needed this one. It's not just us in
Yeah,
the
but
room.
we're trying to get rid of those listeners.
Oh yeah,
Our Mexican listeners might have needed the context.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Our Mexican listener.
Listener.
Yeah.
yeah. But the people in Jersey, that was for you. The explanation.
Well, gracias. Mucho gracias.
Thank you very much.
To you, Nikesh.
Thank you, Nikesh. It's been a pleasure. I mean, I feel like there's stuff I should apologise for, but I'm not going to.
I don't think,
When
yeah.
you're shouting, pregnant.
Yeah.
My wife.
For example,
I figured it out.
beating you at Hunted.
Yeah, thrashing you.
Thrashing you at Hunted.
Yeah.
I beat you
Dan
even
does
more
that.
because I lasted longer than James.
You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I'd,
Oh,
go,
yeah, what did you
I'd
do?
go and watch the Glass Menagerie with my parents.
James had to go to see a play with his parents, and I
was
sat
it-
behind a climbing wall longer for the entirety of your time on the show.
Was it a good production? Did you enjoy? No.
No.
Who was in it?
Amy Adams.
Was she good?
I love Amy Adams, yeah, but
Not the
that-
Glass Menage.
I think there's the production in general. I thought all the actors were really good,
Yeah.
but the actual thing, I was like, I don't know why we're doing this. But then I was like still thinking like I was on the run,
Yeah.
so I don't
But
know if
they sort of say that to you when you go in. You're like, and you know, you can feel you might feel a bit weird coming out of it, and when you haven't played the game yet, you're like, that sounds comical. But then you do, like, for the longest time, it's just like walking past security cameras,
Yeah.
and like constantly being aware of like who can see me.
jumping in white vans.
Yeah,
Just
jumping
willy
white
nilly.
vans. Yeah.
Oh no, hold on,
Yeah.
shouldn't be doing this.
No. Don't do that.
Well, thank you very much for coming to the Dream Restaurant, Nikesh. You've
Thank you
been
very much
fantastic.
for having me.
Thank you, Nikesh.
Thank you, Nikesh.